emotional today. um yeah, yesterday I slept very bad. Here's my firstborn little girl. My firstborn girl. I always want to be with mommy. Um yeah, I slept really bad yesterday. Like I think I fell asleep around 2 or maybe even 3 a.m. I had like this really bad back pain. So, like I said, I'm 29 weeks. I don't know when I last updated my little, countdown thing, but I'm officially in the third trimester, and the third trimester hit me like a truck. Like my body aches so much by the end of the day. Like throughout the day I'm okay, but like by the end of the day my body is just so tired of carrying like all this extra. So yeah, I've had like this back pain since Friday. Today is Sunday, so it just kind of comes and goes, but I feel like it flares up like at night because like I said, my body is just so tired. Anyways, yeah, I just couldn't get comfortable. I was rolling around. I literally had a breakdown last night. It's just getting tough. It's getting tough, but all is good. I mean, it's been very smooth so far, but obviously, yeah, like third trimester is not, it's like your body is just so, your body's just so tired. So, yeah, I still have about 10-ish weeks to go. It feels. It feels close, but it feels far. So I just don't know. I think it feels closer than it feels like it's gonna be a long time because yeah, I didn't sleep good. Yeah, pretty much we are just waiting. um Everything is ready here. Yeah, everything is essentially ready here in the little nursery. Ow, Ruru. My cutie, my cutie. um yeah, like whatever's left is just like little things, like probably just some more, little creams and body wash, just little stuff. Like all the major things are done. We have our bedside bassinet over there. That's the one that's gonna go in our room. Just everything. Like everything is pretty much ready to go. I think within the next few weeks, I also want to pack my hospital bag, which oh my god, now that's really getting real. And then we also need to put the car seat, like the base and everything, just to have it ready to go, just in case. Because I feel like once you're like in the 30s with the weeks, like it could literally happen anytime. So we need to do that. And then pack the bag. I think I have all the items that I want to put in the hospital bag. Like it's just a matter of, packing it into a bag. Um, but that way that is like ready to go. Ruru, you're making my focus go away. You're making my focus go away because it's focusing on your tiny face. It's focusing on your tiny face. Friday, I'm going to Miami. So, me, I'm a travel girl, but I don't want to go too far, of course, being like this uncomfortable and stuff. Like, I wanted just a quick flight. Really, I just want to lay by the pool, lay by the ocean, eat some good food. That's why I chose Miami, because like Miami food, like, is just so good. Like the Cuban food and the Nicaraguan food, all that. Yeah, and Tuesday, I also have a concert. I know I'm doing too much already. Like, girl, it's time for you to sit down. Here I am talking about, I'm crying about my back and listen to all the stuff I'm getting ready to do this week. I think after that, it's really just relaxation time. Like, I'm listening to my body. I've rested like these past 2 days. Today is pretty much also like a rest day. Like we're just gonna go eat and then come back. Like I just want to be sitting and kind of laying down, like just off my feet. This is the tummy, the belly. 29-week belly. Ooh, so cute. This is it. Oh yeah, let me show it without this because it's been really good. Like my skin is looking great. It's stretching really nice. Yeah, I don't have any stretch marks at all as of yet. So I've been very diligent with my creams and stuff. But overall, I think I have pretty good like skin elasticity, or just skin in general, like on my body. I've never really had like issues with scarring and pigmentation and things like that on my actual like body skin. So, of course, when it comes to stretch marks, like that is more like genetic. And then also weight. I haven't really gained a whole bunch. Like, I'm not swollen. Rings still fit. Like, you know, my fingers aren't swollen. All of that is going really good, which is great. I know towards the end, like third trimester, is when all those things start to kind of pop up because, again, it's just so much. One thing I am is a little out of breath, as you can hear. Yeah, I think just like talking a lot, I kind of have to like slow down. It's really just all about like slowing down. Like, there's no need to rush. It's like your body's just like, relax, slow down, talk slow, walk slow. You know, you don't have to like rush anywhere. Eat slow, eat smaller meals, obviously, because then I get full. Yeah, that is the 29-week update. Like, it's just crazy, crazy. I can't believe I'm like embarking on this next chapter of life, and I cannot wait. We also got our 3D ultrasound about 2 weeks ago. I just can't. It's just so real. Like, just looking at the little face. I put it right here. So I updated this little ultrasound picture here. And yeah, it's just like so real. Just seeing that. Oh my God, I cannot. I just can't wait. I'm so ready. So the time has come for me to wash, sterilize, open up bottles, pacifiers, my breast pump, you know, all those things. So it's time to get all that stuff washed and ready for baby's arrival. So I'm collecting all of my items here and opening up all the packages. And I am using the Groundsy bottle washer to get everything washed, sterilized, and ready. This bottle washer is so amazing. So many items fit. Like, look at how I was able to fit all my pump parts, a ton of bottles, and just everything all in one cycle, which makes it so convenient. So I have all the bottles in here, and it does come with their own detergent tablets, which is designed for removing stubborn milk and, you know, things out of your bottles and your pump parts. And like I said, so many things fit. I also love that it does not take that much water, which is great because if you're hand washing, I feel like a lot of water just, you know, gets wasted and goes down the drain. And it does have a ton of different functions. So if you want to just wash, if you want to just sterilize, if you just want to pop things in there to get them dry. So you can just choose just any different option that you want with this one machine, which is great. So for now, I chose the fast option, which includes drying, storage, and sterilizing. And the game changer for me was this little hose that goes straight into your sink to drain out the water. That is just one less thing. You don't have to carry around, you know, a big water tank, take it to your sink, dump it out. It literally just connects straight into your sink. So there it goes. It has 360 rotating jets, which just makes it so great, like I said, to get every little nook and cranny out of your bottles, your nipples, your breast pump parts, you know, all that stuff that gets, you know, all filmy, wet and milky. So there it goes, super easy. You just press start, and that's just one less thing for you to do. It also comes with these descaling tablets, so you don't have to worry about deep cleaning the unit. It just runs on its own and removes any mineral deposits and things like that. And look at how shiny and clean everything came out. There's no water spots, which means that the drying function was really great. Sometimes, you know, it'll leave like stuff on there, and this one didn't. So I was showing you guys the glass and the plastic bottles, and they both got super clean. So my bottle station is coming along. Thank you again to Groundsy for sponsoring this video, and I cannot wait to use this machine when baby is here. I am going to a concert today. This is the fit. I have this on for now because my back and my hips are taking me out, and it is a 2-hour drive. So I'm just gonna wear it for now. Probably will take it off because I don't want to be walking around with this thing. But yeah, this is the outfit. I didn't know what else to throw on. I actually wanted to have my belly out for it, but I chose comfort. So yeah, this is the look. I am in pain, actually. I just did my Tiger Balm rub like all over my back and my hips. We're gonna keep it pushing. Está en el parqueo. Big. Just big. So today I am 32 weeks and 3 days. We need to put the 3 days in there because it counts. Every day is one step closer. um, bump is bumping. Shortness of breath. I'm already tired. I said 3 things. Hold on. Let me get in position because the squatting position is the most comfortable for me. Okay. 32 weeks and 3 days. The days are getting rough. Things are getting rough. I have good days and I have bad days. Today's a good day. I feel a little bit energized. I'm trying to get things done. I'm filming. You know, I put a little makeup on. Did my hair. Put a little something on the face. Trying to get myself together. You know, because I do have days where, like, I'm just in the bed all day. And it's okay, right? Like, I'm just letting my body tell me what it wants. So if I'm really, really tired, like, I'll just lay in bed. But sometimes laying in bed is like more uncomfortable because right now there's like no comfortable position for me. Like laying down is uncomfortable, sitting down is uncomfortable, standing is uncomfortable. So it's just like it's a lot going on. All right, let me get up from this squat position. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, my main symptoms right now is back pain, hip pain, just a lot of pain like down here. Like everything hurts. Like it's a lot of weight carrying this belly around. So that's it. But I would say my worst symptom right now is the urinary frequency. Like the bladder pressure is crazy. It's almost painful. Like how often I have to go to the bathroom. I'm sleeping terrible. Like I'm up pretty much like every hour to pee. Like it'll wake me up out of my sleep, like that pressure feeling on the bladder. So that's probably my worst symptom because I feel like I can't be like away from home or like away from a bathroom for like too long. Yeah, and just tired, you know, just overall tired right now. Well, not right now, but as of the last appointment, which was it last week? Yeah, I think our last appointment was on Thursday and today is Tuesday. So yeah, as of like the end of 31 weeks, she was still head up. So she's breech right now. Well, as of that appointment, I really can't tell like with feeling, but it kind of feels like the same as it did a few days ago. So I don't think she's moved. But that's okay. I'm trying not to stress because it's still early. Like, you know, it's still only like 32 weeks. So they're going to check again at 36 weeks. They're going to do another ultrasound to see if she has flipped down. So I'm kind of just doing like gentle things to kind of ease her descent. Just like stretches and, you know, just kind of being mindful of like my positions, the way I'm sitting, like, you know, just trying to make room there so like she has space to flip around. But yeah, I'm trying not to even stress or put into my mind that like she may not flip and I may need a C-section. Like I'm not even trying to mentally go there right now because there's already, yeah, like I'm already mentally like going through a lot. But like I said, I have good and bad days. I have had some breakdowns this past week just because, you know, it just gets very uncomfortable. And I feel like when I'm very, very tired to the point where like I can't do anything but be in the bed, you know, like I said, I'm trying to be great, give myself grace, and like it's okay, like just lay in bed, like it's all right. But you know, me being me, I just feel like I want to get up and at least do something. Like I don't want to just be there, like, you know, you just feel like out of body. I don't know. So mentally it can be like a lot, and physically, and then I'm just a little more sensitive. I don't really yeah, like I don't remember feeling this sensitive or even sad some days, but like in the first and second trimester wasn't like this. But yeah, I can tell for sure like the hormones are, you know, they're doing their thing here in the third trimester. All right, let me get up and show the bump. It's a lot. Just big. Did I just get a mosquito bite? Ugh, I don't know. But yeah, it's big. Yeah, this is what it's looking like right now. A lot. It's a lot of pressure, like right here, like I said, just out of breath and pressure everywhere. Yeah, pretty much pressure everywhere. So that's where I'm at in the third trimester right now. 32 weeks. I'm trying to like mentally stay afloat because it feels so close, but it feels so far at the same time. So it's just like this mental game of like, you're almost there, but then like some days I have my moments where it's like, can this really get any worse? Like, can my stomach really get bigger? But yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just so excited. Like, I'm so excited to like have her here and see her little face. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what that's gonna be like. So I'm super excited. 34 weeks. Ah! Okay, so big update for today. I just came back from an appointment, but at my 31-week ultrasound, baby was breech, and now we're 34 weeks and she's head down. So it was a good update. So yeah, it was a good update because I was trying like not to overthink it, the fact that like she was breech at 31 weeks, because that was still kind of early, but still that kind of got me already in the mindset like, oh my gosh, there's like a little possibility she may not flip. So I started doing all my stuff. Like, I've been stretching, doing all my yoga poses, like really just trying to encourage, you know, a head down position. Like, I've been doing floor work, like just all kind of stuff, stretches and things. It was good news. Hopefully she stays head down, and we're almost ready to go. So yeah, really no big changes. I feel like I've gotten used to like the aches and pains. I think I was talking about that in the last clip, like just pretty uncomfortable, like big back pain, hip pain, just all that stuff is still there. I feel like it gets worse like at night, just like rolling around, like rolling from side to side and like getting out of bed at night is like, oof, the hips just feel like they are so unstable. And so like in pregnancy there's a hormone called relaxin, and it does exactly what it sounds like it does. It literally relaxes your ligaments, it relaxes your joints, just to get everything like stretchy and mobile and ready for like birth, you know, to like let the baby pass through the pelvis. And it's crazy how that is felt. Like, that's the best way I could describe like the hip pain. It just feels like my hips are very unsupported, like they're just weak, you know. And I wonder like if that's what aging feels like, you know, like when you know, like when older people get out of like the bed and they're just like like, you know, that's literally what it feels like. It just feels like everything is just too loose, like it's crazy. um but yeah, I've just kind of gotten used to the feeling. What else? What other third trimester symptom? Just so many. I There has been like a lot of things. I feel like second trimester there wasn't really much to like update on, so I didn't do a sit down with that. But third trimester, so many symptoms, like heartburn, I'm sleeping terrible, I mean just everything. But I did want to kind of do almost like a final little update. I was editing my second trimester vlog and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many like new stuff that I kind of have to update on. So you guys did get like a sneak peek of the nursery. I'm not gonna do like a full like tour, like every little nook and cranny of the nursery, but as y'all can kind of get glimpses of it, it is essentially done. We have all the furniture put together, everything put together. But let me kind of just walk through some of the new stuff. Oh yeah, before I do that, let me do a bump update. Yeah, let's do a bump update. Let me bring this down a little bit. So yeah, this is the 34-week bump. And like I said, she is already head down. So I don't know, I don't really see any dropping. I mean, I kind of do. I do feel like up here, I don't know, I can't really tell. I was kind of shocked when she said that. I was like, oh, really? She's head down? Because I don't feel like, I don't know. I thought it would be, I mean, I've always had like bladder pressure. tons of like low pressure pretty much throughout, so I don't feel any difference there. And then I know some people say like once they turn head down, you breathe a little easier because you know they're like dropping a little bit, which I haven't had really shortness of breath like all that bad, unless I'm like talking a lot or moving a lot, then it's like okay. um but anyways, first update that we have is that I am pretty much packed and ready to go. For the most part, I still need to do finishing touches. I'm actually going to reopen that luggage. I had it closed up and everything because the cleaners came in here and I had it like, you know, I was trying to get things off of the floor. But I'm going to open it back up because I'm not done filling it up. But I'm just taking a carry-on and then this bag here. I'm not going to go through everything, but yeah, for the most part, hospital bag is packed. Right, the stroller, I know I talked about that in the last video, so we ended up going with the Tavo next. And then the car seat that we have is the Nuna Pippa Air Light, one of the Pippa series. And then this is the diaper bag. Well, there's a few diaper bags that we ended up getting, but I'm so obsessed with this one. So this is the Lovuk brand, which I have a lot of travel gear from them, but yes, like I'm just obsessed with this one. It has like the insulated thing. So yeah, this is just really cute. A little pacifier holder. It did come with a changing pad also. Like it's so nice. The color is everything. It has like these little clips that go on your stroller. Just everything. I feel like they literally thought of everything in this diaper bag. Like a bunch of pockets. I thought this little section right here was interesting because it's like for putting dirty stuff or like wet stuff. Like it's just so easy to clean. And then the crib, we did end up doing just the crib style because we did have it as a sofa style, but you know, just might as well have it ready. And then this little sleeper, I'm kind of airing this out because I already washed all of this. Here's our bedside bassinet. I think I had already showed this, but the sheets are on there. Everything is washed. I have a little cover on it just to keep dust from going in there. And then this, I know I had kind of shown in the last vlog and it was empty. So I kind of went through and put essentials in here. So yeah, for now we have diapers. These are actually going to come out of the packaging, you know, once we get closer. I just don't want things getting dusted on. Tray right here is all like my breastfeeding stuff. So I have my, what are these called? These are for like if you're leaking and stuff, it just catches like your milk and stuff right there. We have a bunch of this Freedom Mom, like breastfeeding stuff, survival stuff. This is called like breastfeeding survival stick or survival kit, I think. But yeah, nipple balm, the little hydro pads, just a bunch of stuff. We have some bath things here, baby wash and baby lotion. I got a lot of stuff from this Earth Mama brand, so they do have a lot of nice, good, and clean things. Down here we have bottles, pasties here. These little containers just have like little samples and stuff, and then burp cloths, you know, some milk storage bags. So yeah, this little cart, I just want to keep essentials because this one you can kind of roll it anywhere in the house, you know, or in the room. So yeah, that is the main third trimester update. Yes, just pushing through, trying to stay. Oh, I feel so tired right now. Oh my gosh, I really can't do like a ton of talking because that will wear me out, like my lungs. Oh yeah, one of the things, like definitely if I'm laying for too long or in certain positions, I feel like my lungs are just being crushed. I had an appointment where I had to like lay on my back, and literally after like maybe 5 to 7 minutes, I was already feeling like, you just feel like you have an elephant on you. Like, you know, because all this weight over here is just like on your back, on your lungs. So yeah, just trying to push through these last few weeks. I'm getting so excited. Like that's literally just the emotion for right now. I don't feel nervous or anything like that. I'm just excited. I'm ready. Yes, everything. Yeah, like everything is pretty much updated. Everything is like washed and ready to go. Other than that, everything is ready. packed and ready to go. Yes, and I wanted to do a weight update because I know I had talked about that in the last vlog as well. So at my 20-week mark, I had said that I hadn't gained any weight. So now I'm at my 34-week mark, and I have gained a total of 6 pounds this entire pregnancy. Yes, I don't know how that happened. Literally, like I said, I'm all belly, all bump, all baby. Yes, and at this point in pregnancy, like your weight actually just kind of stalls out, or you actually start dropping weight because your fluid levels are, you know, kind of coming down, preparing for birth. You know, baby's growing, so that's what kind of they've been checking to, you know, make sure she's gaining weight and growing and all that stuff. And I didn't really do anything special. I tried to like stay active throughout pregnancy. And by active, I mean just like moving around and doing stuff. Like I do not go to the gym. I'm not really a workout girl, but I like movement, right? So I like to walk. I like to kind of just stay active, right? I like to dance, just be on my feet, like doing stuff. You know, I think that has helped. And then food wise, I mean, I'm not really a huge appetite kind of girl. I probably will say like throughout pregnancy, I want to say my appetite kind of decreased a little bit. I mean, I just eat less portions because obviously like there's not much room. Yeah, but that is the weight update. So total of 6 pounds all throughout pregnancy. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's the update for today. I'm getting exhausted talking, so. So I'm making my raspberry leaf tea. I'm making a batch. I've already started drinking this, I think 3 days ago, but I've been doing like individual cups where I just make a tea, like the tea bag, and then I've just been drinking it like that. But figured this would be a little bit easier to just make like a big batch and then kind of mix it, because my doula actually said I should be drinking 2 cups a day at this point. I'm almost at the 36-week mark. So yes, I'm making a little batch. I'm gonna put it in this jar right here, and I've been drinking mine with with lemonade. So the first few batches I've been drinking them iced because, you know, it's hot outside. Like I'm not about to have warm tea right now. Plus I'm not huge on tea. This is actually not bad at all, but you know, it's just better when it's iced. But yes, the first few cups that I've been doing with with raspberry lemonade, and it's been really good that way. And then I did try it yesterday with cranberry pineapple juice, which was also really good. So I'm just kind of mix and matching. So what I'm gonna do is just make a batch of just the tea. So this is gonna be just a plain tea in here, and then I can just add whatever juice I want to do in there, put some ice in it. I've been drinking it in this cup right here because I kind of already know, like when it's about halfway, that's like a cup of the tea. Oh wait, so I guess if I need to do 2 cups, I need to oh, I guess I could just do 2 cups a day. So I could just fill it up there, do half and half with like juice, you know, or lemonade or something like that, and then just have 2 cups of this a day. So so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I made 4 cups, so this should be for the next 2 days. And then I'm going to see how that process works instead of making like the individual batches, like I said. And this is the brand that I'm using, Traditional Medicinals. I have drank raspberry leaf tea before, like to help with cramps. So if you don't know what raspberry leaf tea does in pregnancy, which I think most people, this is like a pretty common thing. But this basically just tones your uterus, and it helps with having more efficient contractions. Yes, it just helps with having more efficient contractions, just kind of speed up labor. It does not induce labor. I think that's what a lot of people get confused with. It's not going to like start labor if, you know, your body's not ready for that. It's just going to tone the uterus pretty much and just make it stronger so that when your contractions do come and, you know, labor has started, they're more efficient and you don't get like, you know, stuck with dilating, things like that. So anything to kind of help my body, I'm all for. I'm also going to start eating the dates. I have to do that. I'm probably going to start that this weekend. My doula said she was going to drop off some dates and stuff. I've already looked at a few different recipes on how to eat them so that they're like tasty and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that, so we'll see how that goes. But I feel like the tea I've been managing pretty good.
Tomorrow we go to an appointment. So tomorrow's a big appointment. It's our 36-week appointment. So I am getting, first off, an ultrasound. So I know I said in my last little clip at my 34-week mark, she did like a quick bedside ultrasound and baby had flipped head down. So this ultrasound was already scheduled because at the 31 week she had been breached. And also my OB, she wanted to do like just an extra growth scan just because for like peace of mind. I think that's kind of like her thing. My pregnancy has been very low risk and there hasn't been a lot of need. Ooh, gosh, she's like pushing up against me. Like the movement now is insane. Like, oh my goodness. Like, oof, I don't even know if it's like pressing on my bladder or pressing on my cervix, but there's definitely like sensations down there and it's like a lot. Okay, like I said, my journey has been very low risk, so our ultrasounds have been very far and few in between, except for a few private, ultrasounds that I've done on my own. But anyways, with all that being said, my OB wanted to do just an extra growth scan at the 36-week mark, and then because she was breached, she's like, let's just go ahead and check at 36 week to see her positioning and stuff. So this was already on the schedule, and she's like, let's just leave it. So yeah, we have an ultrasound. We have the GBS swab, which is group beta strep, where they swab your coochie and your booty. So I'm getting that. And then you can also check for dilation at your 36-week mark or pretty much at these next like last few appointments, which I'm not going to do. I don't really find that to be very productive in my personal and my medical opinion, especially this early. Like it's 36 weeks. I don't have contractions, things like that. So even if she was to check and tell me like, hey, you're 2 centimeters, like that's not going to tell me anything. Like I could stay at 2 centimeters all the way up to 40 weeks, or I can go from like 2 to 7 tomorrow. Like, so it's just not really going to tell me anything. And I don't want to start mentally like going like, oh yay, I'm 3 or I'm at a 2, like it's coming soon. And like I said, you could just stay there for weeks, or you could progress fast. Like, so yeah, it's just not a very reliable indicator of like when labor is going to start or even how quick labor is going to progress. And I feel like it's just so invasive, like a whole exam up in there. Like, if it was something simple to check, like, yes, I'm all for it. But anything invasive, like, no, thank you. So, yeah, I will be declining the dilation. The cervical check, which she already knew. She had told me. She told me at my last appointment, she's like, we can check. I was like, yeah, maybe at 38. And then, so, yeah, maybe at my 38 week, maybe I'll do it then. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'll probably just wait till I'm in labor. And I go into triage, like that may be my first actual check. But yeah, that's everything going on tomorrow. So we have an early appointment. I just came out of the shower, put my hair up in this bun. It is so hot out here. We are in the middle of a heat wave. But it's fine. It's all good. I've been like in and out. Like I like to sit outside in the sun, but then I'll come back in. Like I'm grateful for AC. And just kind of, again, going with the flow of your body. Like if I'm too hot, come inside, staying hydrated, all the stuff. I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, summer pregnancy, but like I've honestly been enjoying it. I think it would be a lot more rough on me in the winter because just all those aches and pains, and then you're cold, you're like bundled up. Like I can't imagine that. Like in the summer it's been okay. Like I go outside and like I do my yoga and my stretches out there, and I just feeling the sun on my skin. It's almost like a heating pad. Like it almost feels nice. And like I said, if I'm getting too hot, I'm back inside. Yeah, as far as like what I'm wearing, I just came out the shower, so I did just oil up my belly and everything, so I kind of have it out, like airing out. But I am gonna put on like a little dress, or like a little PJ. I have like just different little comfortable stuff. Like pants have left the chat. Like they left the chat a while back, actually. Like I don't want anything touching like my waistband or anything. I just like flowy things.
aquí andamos preparando el calcit, bebé.
Ya está todo.
Ya está
Estaba
todo.
fácil.
Sí, es rápido. Solo apretar aquí. Apretas aquí y él sale.
Este es el inserte que es para el newborn, ¿verdad?
Sí. Y hay otro más ahí. Sí, apretas aquí. Vamos a poner solamente ahí, ese es esto. Se acabó. ¿Quieres quitar esto en medio? Apretarle los botones ya. Ahí está.
We're ready.